The next generation of console gaming that began in 2013 introduced us to a plethora of games that reached out and caught our attention. Unfortunately, many of these games failed to meet our expectations and left us a bit underwhelmed and less than satisfied. These are the 10 most disappointing next-gen console games. What Hello Games has accomplished with such a small development team is nothing short of impressive. Creating a vast universe filled with more than 18 quintillion unique planets to explore is no simple feat. However, No Man's Sky is unfortunately weighed down by repetitive gameplay and mechanics, along with bugs, crashes, and glitches that keep it from reaching its full potential. The game simply doesn't live up to the hype it's produced. While Watch Dogs was a fairly enjoyable game with a unique setting, plot, and concept, it unfortunately failed to live up to many gamers' expectations. The hacking concept was certainly neat and innovative, but tended to get repetitive quickly. The graphics weren't anything special, driving mechanics were less than ideal, and certain aspects of the game, such as car chases, eventually became more tedious and frustrating than they were fun. Hopefully, Ubisoft makes a strong comeback with the franchise's sequel set to launch in November of this year. When The Division was first announced, many people were extremely excited to delve into this new open world and see what exciting cooperative and competitive experiences Ubisoft had to offer. Unfortunately, they were met with a fairly static and empty world to explore, and once you've achieved the max level, there's almost no new content to enjoy other than paid DLC. This game just simply leaves you wanting more. A lot more. The Elder Scrolls Online. With the success of Skyrim, many were joyfully awaiting the release of this new title, intertwining an interactive multiplayer experience with the exciting world of the Elder Scrolls franchise. Delivering beautiful and exciting cinematic trailers such as this one is only part of what led fans to the series to an almost unachievable expectation of greatness with this new title. Unfortunately, Bethesda made player interaction difficult and awkward, creating a huge negative impact on the game. The title disappointed many eager fans. Destiny's E3 2013 reveal astonished gamers worldwide. Those watching Sony's press conference were shocked and excited to see new content coming from Bungie. Throughout the next year, as more information was released, the game was portrayed as an open-world experience filled with vast opportunities for exploration and a thorough plotline. But Bungie didn't really deliver on any of these things. The game wasn't truly open-world, and there wasn't much to explore, and a cohesive plot was nearly non-existent. Almost every mission in the game had the same exact algorithm, and it quickly became repetitive and bland. The Crew is a racing game with a massive landscape spanning the entire United States. With the largest map of any racing game on next-gen consoles, many were eager to see what kind of content and gameplay Ubisoft would bring to the table. The game, though it surely was vast in size, was filled with aggravating missions, poor handling, irritating AI, unimpressive graphics, and didn't seem to offer the best multiplayer experience. The Crew was disappointing, to say the least. Evolve also made its debut at an E3 press conference. The game is a first-person shooter brought to us by the same developers that created Left 4 Dead, and while it can be a fun and exciting co-op experience, there are certainly some negative aspects. The maps are somewhat uninteresting, the action can be a little too chaotic, and player communication is so vital that if you or one of your teammates don't have a microphone, the game is unenjoyable and nearly unplayable. The Star Wars Battlefront franchise was a huge success during the time of the PlayStation 2 and original Xbox. Hearing of this franchise reboot surprised gamers worldwide and sparked excitement along with heated debate over whether or not DICE could deliver an experience similar to the one Battlefront fans all know and love. Unfortunately, DICE failed to reach that standard and delivered a game with weak single-player content and multiplayer game modes, resulting in almost no long-lasting appeal. Drive Club was announced as a launch title for the PS4 during Sony's press conference on February 20th, 2013. The graphics and mechanics looked simply stunning, and many thought this game would surpass flagship racing games, such as Gran Turismo and Need for Speed. The release of the game was delayed an entire year, and once it was released, the entire game was simply uninteresting and infested with frustrating bugs and glitches, leaving many to regret their investment. Call of Duty Ghosts was the first release on next-gen consoles from the prestigious Call of Duty franchise, following behind Black Ops 2, one of their most successful games of all time. And unfortunately, Infinity Ward simply flopped. Whether it be the bad maps, the unexciting and dry gameplay, the boring kill streaks, or the frame rate drops, almost every Call of Duty fan has a bone to pick with Infinity Ward on this one. We don't need to do much explaining for everyone to understand why this is our number one pick. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more content and let us know in the comments below if we missed anything.